Matty Ice Cards. Sorry I'm late, but you're first in the live chat. I was having computer problems again. You gotta like computer problems. Appreciate you being here, Matty Ice. Hopefully other people will show up. Get my computer up and running here for the first 5 minutes. You chimed in at 2:17. At 2:22, we'll cut off the early birds. 2:22. Hopefully people get the notification. Turn off the closed captioning here. Matty Ice got getting ready to go, so won't be here too long tonight. Oh, no problem there, Matty Ice. At least you'll get your 2 points for showing up in the stream. Better than some other people right now. We'll see. Eventually some other people will hopefully show up. If not, I'll at least get my video recorded for today. And they'll say, oh no, we missed you, Don. Sorry. That's okay. LAWKIN 99's in the house. How you doing there, Jason? Thanks for popping into the stream here. At least we got a couple people. Let me put it in the chat here. I know. So Matty Ice and LAWKIN so far in the live. Package made it to Seattle. Hopefully it gets here tomorrow. Ooh, that's pretty good. That would be pretty good. Then I could open it up again. I'm doing a Saturday stream, so maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, so package made it to Seattle. Hopefully it gets there tomorrow. Hey, Maddie, says LAWKIN. Alright, 2 more minutes and the 5 minutes of the start of the live stream. Yeah, we will be live at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That'll make it 10 a.m. for those on the East Coast. But we're going to have some fun today. And I'll go through everything that we're going to do as soon as we get to the 5-minute warning. When do you leave? Oh, on vacation? We will be flying out early in the morning on the 21st of December. And we will get back in the afternoon of the 28th of December. So yes, next Thursday, early morning. I think our flight leaves at like 3:30 a.m. That's my daughter for you. Getting those red-eye late-night flights to get a good deal. She's paying for the vacation, so I'm not going to argue, that's for sure. God is great's in the house. Hello, Dawn. We got 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to go, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll. I'll try and put some more eBay cards up this afternoon after we finish the live stream. But welcome today to Hall of Fame Biography episode 166, King Kelly, plus trivia, plus family mail call, plus the family mail calls from the Jabs family. I already gave him his 5 entries for the family mail call package. I'm pretty sure it was a sale I was in on his channel. I believe it was this last Sunday. Sometimes I don't catch him, but I seen he was live, jumped in, and gave a stab. I had a certain amount of money I just wanted to spend. Not much, just a few, and I won the auction. It surprised me. I thought somebody would snipe it, because everybody on Eric's channel, they can get into big money purchases, that's for sure. But we're going to have fun. We're going to do that. And then I have some PANINI Redemptions. I'll explain here what these were from almost 2 years ago. Yep. 2 years ago. was when I got the cards, and I had redeemed them before the expiration date, that's for sure. Of course, the redemption expiration was April the 20th, 2023. I redeemed them all on the 14th of November in 2022. Yeah. Over a year waiting for the redemption, so finally I called Panini to see what was up, and they told me. And so I said, well, just send me something comparable. I'm not going to wait, but I'm going to share with you what the redemptions were, and then we'll open up the package and see what I got sent as replacements. Okay? And then we got Eric Jobs' package right here, Hall of Fame veterans, sports cards, and memorabilia. So other than that, I went over a minute, but let's get going here. And the early bird entries. We'll go back up again. Matty Ice cards chimed in at 217. But that, while I was talking and stuff, is what we will do today. And we do have the Fairfield Friday under the tree. I will grab it when we're ready to do that later too. Let me just slide these in here out of the way for now. We'll go into all this stuff later. Again, our 2023 Patreon tiers. These new tiers are repack boxes of your favorite PC team or teams. Limit of 2 teams per Patreon. $10.99 for a Carefield contains 1 pack of unopened cards. $14.99 Blaster Box contains 3 packs of unopened cards. $24.99 for a Mega Box contains 5 packs of unopened cards. And $49.99 for a Monster Box, which is a full meal deal. A Carefield, a Blaster, and a Mega. Every box contains a sticker certified packing and a guaranteed hit in every box. Hopefully you all might want to get involved with that. 2024. I will keep it going as long as I have cards to fill the Blaster box, the repack boxes. When I start running low on a team, I will let that Patreon know that I won't be able to honor that commitment anymore if I end up using up all my sorted team cards and hits for your team or teams, depending on if you choose 1 or 2 teams. Again, remember, a guaranteed hit in every box. The best deal, of course, is a Monster Box. You get a Carefield, a Blaster, and a Mega, which means you get 3 hits, 1 in each box, plus sometimes some bonuses. Could get 4, sometimes 5 hits. Just depends. Okay? And for our new tiers starting in January, which you can sign up now for our new tiers in January, which will be the new 2024 Patreon Rookie Class tiers, which will include rookie cards, rated rookies, gold cups, rising stars, prospects, minor leaguers, and cards of that nature. So that's what you'll get. Okay, so here's the rundown. We got triple tiers will contain 1 newer rookie card type. Quad tiers will contain 1 Hall of Fame rookie card type. Okay? So that's what you'll get in your tier groups. Okay? So in other words, for the triple threes, the triple fives, the triple sevens, or the triple nines, depending on which tier you choose, you will get a newer rookie card type. Okay? If you do send me a note, I will try to send you rookie cards for your team. But I just want to put a disclaimer in there. There is no guarantee. Okay? The quad tiers will contain 1 Hall of Fame player rookie card type. The quads are quad 1s, quad 2s, and quad 3s. Okay? There are 4 cards, 6 cards, 8 cards, 10 cards, 12 cards, 25 cards, or 40 cards for the big $33.33 quad 3s tier. Okay? Sent you some pirates in case you need them. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Of course, you know probably who that's for, right? Alright, so there we go. That gives all the information. Again, this is Hall of Fame Biography, episode 166. King Kelly will be our biography for today. We will have a trivia. We will have a family mail call. Okay? Jabs Family and 6 Panini Redemption. And I'll go into the story when we get ready to do that. And a Fairfield Friday, aka Jason, LAWKIN 99. So that is our content there. Let's log everybody in and get this show on the road. We've got Matty Ice cards. That was first. Matty Ice, he might be gone already, but he did check in and say he had to take off pretty quick, so he might not be here for a little while. LAWKIN 99's in the house for his 2+. We are at 535 entries. I don't know if we'll make the 6th, but maybe by tomorrow we'll make the 6th. Alright, Matty Ice cards, LAWKIN. God is Great is here. God is Great is here with a 2+. And again, no ornaments, but all the ornaments are up on the tree. I think we have one holiday mega, so we'll have one more ornament next Wednesday to end the 12 days of Christmas, okay? We'll end with a holiday. Matty Ice, LAWKIN. Chuck Dupree Sports Cards is in the house. Chuck gets his 2+. Alright, Chuck Dupree, and LAWKIN. I could do the live chat right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and let's see, the 5 for Jabs Family, 13, 18, 48, 548. So again, we'll still have the trivia and the end of stream entries to go still. So just to kind of speed things along, again, in case I missed you, let me know. Chuck Dupree, God is Great, LAWKIN 99, and Matty Ice cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people in here. We got 4 viewers. We're right on track. So, before we get into everything else, once we are on the 9th day of Christmas today. We are on the 9th day of Christmas. So, the song goes like this. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. There we go. Takes care of our 9th day of Christmas there. So let me, nope, that's 2024 calendar there that fell out. We are going to get into our trivia for today. It is Dubious Distinction is our lineup. And again, this one is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible answers. I'm going to give you 7 entries for this one. 7 entries for this one. You just have to get the correct 5 out of the 6. The correct 5 answers out of the 6. Okay? And they don't have to be in any particular order. You just have to get the 5 out of the 6. So the 5 correct answers out of the 6. So our baseball birthdays for today, Friday, December 15th, 2023, are Jim Leyland, Eddie Robinson, Ray Herbert, and Mo Vaughn. So let me get it in the chat here real quick. Okay, which of the following players had more strikeouts than hits? A. Ryan Howard, B. Mickey Mantle, C. Reggie Jackson, D. Gorman Thomas, E. Adam Dunn, F. Jim Thome. Okay, again, there's going to be 5 correct answers out of the 6. And you don't have to get them in any particular order. But I will read all the stats for all the ones that did win. Okay, so dubious distinction. Which of the following players had more strikeouts than hits? Was it Ryan Howard, A. Ryan Howard, B. Mickey Mantle, C. Reggie Jackson, D. Gorman Thomas, E. Adam Dunn, and F. Jim Thome. So just put the correct letters for the 5 that you think are correct. And start your answers now. Okay? LAWKIN said. LAWKIN got it right. So stop your answers. Jason won that trivia question, so he will get +7 entries. And yes, the correct answers, that was pretty quick. A, B, D, E, F. It was actually A, C, D, E, F. A, C, D, E, F. Chuck Dupree was close, but LAWKIN got it. It says, which of the following players had more strikeouts than hits? It was A. Ryan Howard, C. Reggie Jackson, D. Gorman Thomas, E. Adam Dunn, and F. Jim Thome. Mickey Mantle is not included in that group. Okay? And yeah, we won't have the trivia for this weekend because we're going to do it tomorrow. Okay? And it will be, I think tomorrow's going to be, I'll read the answers in just a second here. Going to be similar. It's going to be another 7-pointer tomorrow for the weekend trivia. Okay? So again, the answers were A, C, D, E, and F. Strikeouts don't advance runners. They're unproductive outs. But less shame has been attached to them in recent years. With 1,475 hits and 1,834 strikeouts, Howard averaged 113 hits a year and 142 whiffs. The Hall of Famer Jackson collected Reggie Jackson, collected 2,584 hits, but whiffed 2,597 times, the all-time record. Stormin Gorman finished with 1,051 hits and 1,339 whiffs, fanning 35% of his at-bats. Dunn notched 1,631 hits and struck out 2,379 times. Another Hall of Famer, Jim Thome, struck out 2,548 times with 2,328 hits. So again, the answers were A, C, D, E, and F for this trivia. So congratulations there, Jason. You won that round. Gave you your 7 points. Going to set this off to the side. We're going to get into our biography next year. After today, by the way, or after yesterday still, I'm missing card number 255 from my Topps Stadium Club base set. And I'll go into that a little bit farther whenever I find that last one, because then I believe I'm missing a few of the inserts for that, and I want to try and complete for my master set in the Topps Stadium Club Chrome. I want to get the X-Fractors. I want to see how close I can get to a complete set of those in the lineup. So that's where we're at right there. Okay, let me do a refresh on the chat here. Get this one here. Go over to King Kelly's biography here, and we're going to get started in King Kelly's biography now. Okay, so And then we'll get on to the rest of our content. Let me get a sip of water here real quick. And we'll get rolling, okay? With King Kelly. So King Kelly, his full name is Michael Joseph King Kelly, born December 31st, 1857, and passed away November 8th, 1894, also commonly known as $10,000 Kelly, was an American outfielder, catcher, and manager in various professional American baseball leagues, including the National League, International Association, Players League, and the American Association. He spent the majority of his 16 seasons playing his career with the Chicago White Stockings and the Boston Beaneaters. Kelly was a player-manager 3 times in his career: in 1887 for the Beaneaters, in 1890 leading the Boston Reds to the pennant and in the only season of the Players League's existence, and in 1891 for the Cincinnati Kelly's Killers. Before his retirement in 1893, he is also often credited with helping popularize various strategies as a player, such as the hit and run. He took the hook slide and the catcher's practice of backing up first base. In only the second vote since his creation in 1939, the Old Timers Committee, now the Veterans Committee, elected Kelly to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1945. In concluding where to truly give Kelly credit as an innovator, a 2004 book devoted to 19th century rule bending in baseball, and which came close to exhaustively accounting for all contemporary reporting on various subjects, placed stress on the following: Kelly's hook slide does sound special, and players probably tried to copy it. Also, he seems to have been the first big leaguer to successfully cut a base when usually the lone umpire wasn't looking, at least according to the newspaper record, and Kelly could have been the first to foul off lots of pitches on purpose. Doing so was a top trick of some Baltimore players of the 1890s. At the turn of the century, that trick was defused when all foul balls began counting as strikes. Kelly's autobiography, Play Ball: Stories of the Ball Field, was published while he was with the Beaneaters in 1888, the first autobiography of a baseball player. It was ghostwritten by Boston baseball writer John J. Jack Drohan. Kelly also became a vaudeville performer during his playing career, first performing in Boston, where he would recite the now famous baseball poem Casey at the Bat, sometimes butchering it. Kelly's base running innovations were also the subject of the 1889 hit song entitled Slide, Kelly Slide, and a 1927 comedy film of the same name. As far as his early life, Kelly was born in Troy, New York, to Michael Kelly Sr. and his wife Katharina, both Irish immigrants. Upon the outbreak of the American Civil War, his father joined the Union Army, and Mike likely learned to play baseball while living with his mother and younger brother James in Washington, D.C. After the war, his ill father moved the family to Paterson, New Jersey. Kelly's parents apparently died within about 5 years of each other, and he was orphaned by age 18. A best guess, based on tracking Paterson city directories, it is that his father died around 1871 and his mother around 1876, when Michael was 18. According to the 1870 census, a Michael Kelly of his age was working in a silk mill in Paterson as of that year. As far as his early career, by 1873, the 15-year-old, sorry, I got Mitch up there. In 1873, the 15-year-old Kelly was good enough to be invited to play baseball on Blondie Purcell's amateur team in Paterson, which played teams throughout the New York metro area, including the Brooklyn Atlantics from the National Association. From 1875 to 1877, he played 3 seasons in a semi-pro in Paterson and then other cities. In 1877, he was with the Paterson Olympics, until around June 10th, when he joined the Delawares of Port Jervis, New York, in mid-July. A Paterson paper said he had signed with a Springfield, Ohio team after his rejecting Port Jervis offer of $70 a month, equivalent to $1,924 in 2022 money. A few weeks later, Port Jervis had not played again when he signed with the celebrated Buckeye Club of Columbus, Ohio. He made his big league debut in 1978 with Cincinnati in 1877. Kelly's friend Jim McCormick was signed to play for the Columbus Buckeyes of the International Association and recommended that his friend might be signed to be the catcher. After that, Kelly signed to play for the Cincinnati Reds, then known as the Red Stockings. Although the concept would come later, Mike Kelly was now a major leaguer. As far as his career in Chicago, after playing in Cincinnati for 2 years as an outfielder and backup catcher, Cincinnati and Chicago White Stockings players went on a tour of California. While there, Chicago secured him for 1880, and then Chicago Secretary Albert Spalding doing the signing. Later, from San Francisco, Kelly wrote Spalding, who was back in Chicago. The Cincinnati club has gone back on us. Please send expenses. M. broke. Cincinnati had fallen on hard times by 1879 and released all their players. At the end of the season to save having to pay them a last paycheck. As of 1879, Chicago was the most important city financially in the National League. As it drew the best attendance for teams taking long train rides from the East Coast. Kelly was now a young, good-looking man and in the big city with money in his pocket. Rather than buying a house, he immediately moved into Palmer House, the loudest, brashest, most garnish and, according to its literature, a fireproof hotel in the world. As a member of the White Stockings, he was annually among the league leaders in most offensive categories, including leading the league in runs from 1884 through 1886, 120, 124, and 155 respectively, and batting in 1884 and 1886 with a 354 and 388. One of the best defensive catchers in baseball, and was also one of the first to use a glove and wear a chest protector. Chicago won 5 pennants, while Kelly played for the White Stockings. As far as his career in Boston, after the 1886 season, Spalding sold Kelly to the Boston Beaneaters for a then record $10,000, equivalent to $325,000 in 2022. After Kelly balked at returning to the club right before the sale, Chicago writer Happy Palmer quoted Spalding about his plans to manage Kelly. On tie him up, I guess, if he really is adverse to playing here. He may have his ugly up. And I guess from the way he's holding out and in his refusal to sign, that is the case. All right, though, I am willing, and if he keeps on, that spirit'll make him eat hay with horses before he is much older. He has been mad long enough now. And is pretty near time somebody was getting mad at the end of the line. One thing I can certainly predict, and that is that if Mr. Mike Kelly does not sign a contract with Chicago pretty quick, he will have cause to regret it. That's all. As a result of the sale, he became known as the $10,000 Beauty. In 1881, actress Louise Montague had been so dubbed after winning a $10,000 contest for the handsomest woman in the world. Okay? If in Boston that Mike became King Kelly, although he was still overwhelmingly referred to as Mike or the Only in contemporaneous reporting, as a member of the Beaneaters, he continued to be a key run producer, scoring 120 runs in 1887 and 1889. He continued to play well and was a great box office draw, but Boston didn't win any pennants. Freed from the watchful eye of Spalding and Anson, Kelly became less self-disciplined. One day in 1888, Boston player-manager John Morrell fined him $100 for not reporting to the grounds. After dinner the night before, Kelly had told Morrell he was ill, and Morrell said he should still report. The Boston Herald said every man in the team thinks the $100 fine was deserved. The Herald also said of Kelly, at times he goes in and plays with his whole spirit, and he puts life into the team. A sample of that was seen in yesterday's game, a game that he won for the Bostons. At other times he plays carelessly and indifferently, puts on a split of independence, disobeys morale on instructions at will, and does as he pleases. Kelly managed to play for the Boston Reds in the year-lived Players' League in 1890, and the Reds won the only Players' League title. During the 1890 season, friends bought him a $10,000 house in South Hingham, Massachusetts, about 15 miles southeast of Boston. Contributors included former umpire John Kelly, the owner of the New York bar, Boston fans Arthur Hi Dixell, and Frank Norton, and Boston Players League President Charlie A. Prince, and Secretary Julian B. Hart. They contributed $300 each, equivalent to $9,771 in 2022 money. Others who included John Graham McCormick and captains Buck Ewing of the New York and the Montgomery Ward of Brooklyn, the house worth $10,000 could not be mortgaged based on the $1,100 in donations, $400 of which went for a horse and carriage. So in the winter of 1890-91, father-in-law John Hedflin came to the rescue of Kelly's sick friends and subscribed $1,800, the Boston Record said. The Old Country Savings Bank in Plymouth then gave a matching $2,500 loan, and with that a mortgage was obtained. When he signed with Boston in August of 1891, the club's directors gave him a check for $4,300 for lifting the mortgage on his popular subscription home. The house, stable, and land would be put up for sale in the spring of 1893 for unpaid taxes of $123, equivalent to $4,600 in 2022. It also had a $2,000 mortgage, left a 5% interest In October of 1893, the house would be sold. In 1898, Boston National League director William H. Connart would recall having paid around the time of the 1891 payment a $200 bar bill for Kelly and friends, and being forwarded on a visit to the bar later that night another Kelly tab for $140. Next we have later in his career. Give me a second here. Nothing new really. Just a reminder, my 1,300 subscriber celebration is let's see, 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I might be done by then, hopefully. Trivia is cowboys and their horses from books, movies, and TV. Hope to see you. Hey, Guru. Hey there, Chuck, says Guru. Yeah, I'll be live 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Boom. Should be done by 3 hours, I think. I know we're doing Harmon Killebrew tomorrow for my biography. He's number 167, I do believe. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's 167. Yeah, Harmon Killebrew is my biography for tomorrow. I'm doing a Saturday stream because we're opening up my Top Stadium Club hobby box that I got sent to me by a Facebook friend. Okay, so later career for Kelly. In 1891, Kelly returned to Cincinnati as the captain of a newly established American Association club there. The team was generally known as the Reds, but were also called Kelly's Killers in the media due to Kelly's strong presence. The team was in 7th place when it folded in mid-August, and Kelly signed with the Boston Reds, who had moved the association after the Players' League folded. He spent 4 games with the Reds before jumping back across town to the Beaneaters to finish out the season. After spending the 1892 season with the Beaneaters, batting a career worst 189, his contract was assigned to the New York Giants for 1893, and he played just 20 games for the Giants, batting .269 and driving in 15 runs. Kelly's big league career ended after the 1893 season, having compiled 1,357 runs, 69 home runs, 950 RBIs, and a .308 batting average. Unreliable record-keeping practices of the era prevent an accurate estimate of how many stolen bases Kelly compiled over his career, but statistics kept during his latter years indicate he regularly stole more than 50 or more bases in a season, including a high of 84 in 1887. He also managed to steal 6 bases in one game. In 1894, Kelly signed with Albert L. Johnson, the main benefactor of the 1890 Players' League, to play for his new minor league club in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Days before signing him, Johnson had assumed control of the Allentown and Lehigh Valley Traction Company, a trolley line. In one of the last significant comments about Kelly's baseball career financially, while he was still alive, George W. Floyd said the following in the Chicago Herald in March of 1894. It says, Kelly got the worst of it in every deal he made. When he went from the Boston Players team in 1890 to the local association club in 1891, he helped that team to make over $100,000, which would be about $2 million today. The club at that time was no better than fifth. Not sure if the detail is relevant, and his desertion more than anything else gave the finishing blow to the Brotherhood Players League. Mike was popular wherever he played. The trouble with him was that he had no brain as he himself was concerned. He knew enough to make money for others, but never could make anything for himself. I don't think that his playing days are over yet, but every club in the league seems inclined to turn him down. Mike has a great many friends in every town where baseball is played, and it will be bad policy on the magnate's owner's part to retire him from the game which he has adorned so long. In mid-August 1894, Allentown left Pennsylvania State League for the Eastern League and moved to Yonkers, New York, where Johnson also had a streetcar line. The parting may be cruel and mercenary, but regrets, well, hardly any. So, au revoir, Mike, the Allentown City item said. Before disbanding, Kelly failed to heed Johnson's instructions to release the players. By not releasing them, his old league was able to file a complaint with the baseball's Board of Control challenging the maneuver. At a meeting in New York, the board ruled that for the next 10 days the Pennsylvania State League could claim Allentown's players. Eastern League President Pat Powers and Kelly was to blame, and President A.L. Johnson of the latter club, Allentown, who was also present, voiced the same sentiments, the New York Sun said. Slide, Kelly, slide. The song Slide, Kelly, Slide was America's first pop hit record after its release by Edison Studios, and inspired the 1927 film version of Slide, Kelly, Slide. Prior to that song, most recording cylinders were opera religious or patriotic in nature. Kelly is also considered to have been the first man to popularize autographing, as fans pursued him on his way to the ballpark for his signature in the 1890s. Prints of a painting of him sliding into second hung in most Irish saloons in Boston, and he was among the first athletes to perform on the vaudeville stage. His own autobiography, Play Ball, was first written by a baseball player. The book was put together by Boston Globe reporter John Drohan. Howard W. Rosenberg's 2004 biography of Kelly dispelled any notion that Boston reporter Jake Morse had been the ghostwriter by quoting Drohan's involvement with the book at length, including unearthing the following sentence from a biography of Drohan in an 1889 book about the Irish in Boston. His only literary work outside of his newspaper was the preparation of M.J. Kelly's book, Play Ball. Now on to his vaudeville career. Interesting twist on this one. Kelly took up acting soon after his arrival in Boston. Fellow Boston Elk Lodge member and actor Nat Goodwin, a writer, said around that time repeatedly urged Kelly to abandon his Diamond affiliates and embrace the fascinations of stage life. Goodwin claiming that Kelly is a natural-born comedian. Goodwin, a native of Boston, had been a founder of the Elks Lodge in 1878. George W. Floyd, Goodwin's manager and a native of nearby Quincy, was also a charter member of the lodge and one of its early directors. Floyd was arguably the first player agent in baseball history. For example, in 1892, Floyd told the Chicago Herald that he had secured Kelly's new contract with Boston. It included a percentage of the club's earnings above $10,000. Floyd also said, "Kelly is taking the best care of himself, is well fixed. The booty, his money, in the shape of gilt-edged securities and mammy, as Kell affectionately terms his wife, in charge of it." In March of 1888, Kelly made his regular play debut as Dusty Bob in Charles H. Charlie Hoyt's A Rag Baby. Hoyt had been a Boston baseball writer and was a Boston Elk, a national fraternal group. The Elks were founded in the 1860s and into the middle 20th century had close ties to the theatrical profession. As an expense of his latter vaudeville career, during his off-season in 1892 and 3, which extended into 1893 season, he appeared in January 1893 in New York at the Imperial Music Hall on West 29th Street. He was billed as King Kelly, the monarch of baseball field. His trousers and shirt collar were too big, and he buttoned his jacket wrong. Also, his straw hat was a size too small. It was impossible to look at this vaudeville makeup and not laugh. The New York Sun said, "Kelly laughed too and shook a roll of music at a lot of friends up in the private boxes." Kelly came on after two French singers of opera. Stage partner William Billy Jerome took off his hat to him and introduced him as Mr. Kelly, the famous $10,000 peach, as they sang a parody. Later, after reciting Casey at the Bat, he said, according to the Sun, "I'm right at home with Casey. Also, it is the first time I've ever been in these clothes, and I don't quite understand them. Besides, I've been over to Gutenberg, a track in New Jersey, today, and that is an excuse for anything that I may do. Come and see me again. I'm obliged for your welcome." In the off-season of 1893 and 4, Kelly performed with Mark Murphy's in O'Dowd's Neighbors. Of the first city on the tour, Dover, New Jersey, Murphy said Kelly called it a very first town I ever played a game of ball in out of Patsy. Patsy, Murphy explained, is Kelly-esque for Patterson. Then on to Casey at the Bat. This is an unsettled debate about whether Kelly was the model for the title character in Ernest Lawrence Thayer's 1888 poem, Casey at the Bat. Thayer, as a baseball reporter for the San Francisco Examiner, had seen Kelly play after the 1887 season. When he was on a playing tour to San Francisco, a best guess is to take Thayer at his word that he chose the name Casey after a non-player of Irish ancestry he once knew. However, open to debate is who, if anyone, he modeled Casey's baseball situations after. Arguably, the best league candidate is Kelly, the most colorful top player of the day of Irish ancestry. Thayer, in a 1905 letter, singles out Kelly as showing impudence in claiming to have written the poem. If he still left offended, Thayer may have steered later comments away from connecting Kelly to it. Cap Anson, too, the distinctive biography of Kelly, states that it did not find claiming to have been the poem's author. Controversy and cheating. Kelly was an adept base runner, leading the National League in runs scored 3 times and ranked among the league's leaders in stolen bases. His base running was legendary in other ways as well. His arguably most frequent brilliant play was always legitimate, a feet-first hook slide to avoid beating tagged in 1889. Tim Mermain of the Boston Globe said 9 times out of 10, Kelly will throw himself out of the reach of the baseman and catch the bag from the outside. Also, Kelly is not a sprinter, but can get a great start, and this counts more than a fine slide. As a catcher is likely to be hurried when he sees the runner well on its way to a base. Upon Kelly's death, former teammate Tom Brown said he originated the slide, which I do now in base running, in which is very generally copied by many ball players. The scheme is to slide to the side and get out of the way of the baseman, and not dash into him in the old way. Owing to the success of Kelly's sliding, the topical song Slide, Kelly, Slide by J.W. Kelly, of no relation, was written. Kelly's uniqueness was making 4 attempts to cut bases while the then lone umpire wasn't looking. In the apparent first prevalent years of the trick, in 1881, a methodical study of trickery in early baseball found Kelly cutting bases just a few more times than the rest of his career, and none at other times through 1886. His last year with Chicago, from 1887 to 93, 4 seems to be his number of cuts. 1 was a success. Twice he was called out. Once he went back after being spotted. From 1881 to 1893, the relevant years to compare, dozens of players cut bases. Okay. Supposedly, Kelly was not in the game when an opposing batter hit a foul fly. Seeing the catcher, Charlie Gonza, could not catch the ball, Kelly announced himself in and made the play. The story could have most likely been from 1889, 91, or 92, when Gansel and Kelly were teammates. Bennett said, during a game one day, Kelly sat on the bench and Gansel was behind the bat catching. A foul fly was popped up out of Gansel's reach when, quick as a flash, Kell ran forward, ordered Gansel out of the game, caught the ball, and then ordered the umpire to declare the batter out. Kelly maintained with a great deal of force that he had much right to order Gansel out of the game, while a ball was in the air, as at any other time during the progress of the game. However, the decision went against him. Rosenberg could not find a account of Kelly having done that, and it is possible that he did so in an exhibition game. The closest sounding story to the above appeared right after Kelly's death, when Johnny Foster of the Cleveland Leaders wrote, "The nearest that he ever approached to downright malice in playing in Cleveland was during a game between Cleveland and Boston for the national championship, when he called a Cleveland player's name as 2 men were running for a foul ball." Okay, and lastly, we've got this part on his bio, his death. In November 1894, Kelly died of pneumonia in Boston. He had taken a boat there from New York to appear in the Palace Theater with the London Gaiety Girls. At the start of the final week of his life, an advertisement in Boston read, "Slide, Kelly, Slide, Palace Theater, the London Gaiety Girls, chaperoned by King Kelly, the famous $10,000 baseballist." During the week, his name was deleted when he was too ill to appear. He caught a slight cold on the boat from New York, but thought little of it, a writer said upon his death. During the week in Boston, he stayed at the Plymouth House, owned by Bill Anderson, a fellow Elk. Noticing how ill Kelly seemed, Anderson had him rest and called for a doctor. The doctor had him taken to his private room in the hospital. Kelly's wife and brother were notified and did not arrive in time to see him alive. Anderson, fellow Elk John Graham, and the former Secretary of Boston of the Players League and the American Association, Julian B. Hart, were with him at the end. About 7,000 people passed by the open casket at a benefit for widow Agnes Aggie, nee Hedlifin. A week later, some of the songs performed were The Irish Queen, Nothing is Too Good for the Irish, and Poor Mick. George W. Floyd, a main organizer of the benefit, wired Aggie with news about the proceeds. Days later, he presented a letter to the National League owner meeting in New York. Aggie needed money, and he said, right after adjourning a meeting, the owners pledged $1,400 to her, an equivalent of $47,352 in 2022. Aggie, who never remarried, died in 1937 in New Brunswick, New Jersey, after Mike's death. She made her living by sewing, stopping when her eyesight failed. 17 months before her death, and her health declining, she was interviewed by the New Brunswick Sunday Times, and she said Mike, to her, was just an overgrown kid, and, in a reporter's phrase, always eager to help a young fellow on the field, presumably a teammate, never pugnacious despite his marvelous build of 190 pounds and 6 feet in height, really 5'10", and charitable to the extreme. When Kelly was inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum in 1945, there were no immediate family members to mark the occasion, as his apparently lone child had died in 1894 after living only an hour. There we go. So let me do a recap of his Major League Baseball career and his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Okay. He was an outfield catcher and manager, born December 31st, 1857 in Troy, New York. And then he died November 8, 1894 at the age of 36 in Boston, Massachusetts. He batted right through right. His MLB debut was May 1st, 1878 for the Cincinnati Reds. His last MLB appearance was September 2nd, 1893 for the New York Giants. His Major League Baseball statistics: his batting average was a .308, had 1,813 hits, 69 home runs, 950 RBIs, and 368 stolen bases. As a player, he played for the Cincinnati Reds 1878 and 1879, Chicago White Stockings 1880 to 1886, Boston Beaneaters 1887 to 89, Boston Reds 1890, Cincinnati Kelly's Killers 1891 for the Boston Reds, 1891 to 92 for the Boston Beaneaters, the New York Giants in 1893. As a manager for Boston Beaneaters in 1887, the Boston Reds in 1890, and the Cincinnati Kelly's Killers in 1891. His career highlights and awards: he's a two-time National League batting champion, 1884 and 86. Three-time National League runs scored leader, 1884 through 86. 6 times National League champion, 1880, 81, 82, 85, 86, and 92. Players League champion, 1890, Chicago Cubs Hall of Fame. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1945. His election method was the Old Timers Committee. So there we have it. King Kelly. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put his postcard down here. I think since I forgot it, I'm going to have to read it. Gonna have to read it for King Kelly. Mike J. King Kelly, colorful player and audacious base runner. In 1887 for Boston, he hit .394 and stole 84 bases. His sale for $10,000 was one of the biggest deals of baseball early history. There we go. King Kelly. Put this over here and we'll put that back in my binder. Give you a heads up real quick here. We will be doing Harmon Killebrew tomorrow. I do have some of his baseball cards, so I'll be sharing that with his bio and the other festivities for tomorrow. So, without further ado, we will get back to our regularly scheduled program at this time. Okay. Yeah, refresh the chat real quick here. Pain in the neck you. There we go. Now I'm talking about my computer and nobody out there. Chuck Dupree, hey Guru, Chuck and Guru. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Let me get this set up here so I can see. We got 4 viewers. Refresh the chat. I don't think that works, does it? Alright, so we're going to continue on now. We got that. We're going to do, I'm going to do it in this order. Oh, let me grab our Fairfield box from under the tree. I will have that on standby. Here. No tab got twisted there. There we go. We've got that we're going to do. I will do this second. Here, I'll put it right here. You can see the very tippity top of it. Actually, here, I'll do it this way. And then I will oh man, oh no. We gotta avert the SantaCam emergency. I forgot to turn on the SantaCam. There's this air. Let me show the kids. Are the kids there with you? This is property of the North Pole. This is the SantaCam. It's the camera that's watching everybody out there in YouTube land. The SantaCam. Forgot to put that up there. That way you know it's active and running. That's what I forgot to do. Let me put the Fairfield box right here. Let's set this right here. We'll do that. I'm going to explain my Panini Redemptions. I just got this delivered today by FedEx Ground. So back in 2021, we were doing Panini Mosaic back in the day. Wow, 2021. Can you believe that? 2021. But I believe it was late. I'm pretty sure it came out in 2022, but it was 2021 product. But anyway, so I had a bunch more than this for Redemptions that I did get from them. But these are 2, 4, 6 Redemptions. And as you can see on here, it doesn't matter if you see the codes because it's already closed. The ticket's closed. I got my replacements, but not the ones that I got. So this one was for a 2021 Panini Mosaic rookie autograph Mosaic. This was for a Daz Cameron. And then the next one was for a Daz Cameron. These were all rookie autograph Mosaics. So a Daz Cameron, a Daz Cameron. Oh, I had 3 Daz Camerons, didn't I? That's probably the why they didn't want to send them to me, because they were going to have to send 3 of them to me, huh? Daz Cameron, Daz Cameron, Daz Cameron, Tarek Skewball, and then David Patterson, and David Patterson. So basically 3 Daz Camerons, a Tarek Skewball, and 2 David Pattersons is what I was supposed to get. I asked for replacements for the last 2 I have in, and they still don't ship them. Oh, you asked for a replacement? Well, probably because I had 6 outstanding, and I had already requested replacements and had not seen anything new, so I kept holding on to them. Well, this last weekend, I think it was this last weekend, or no, it was actually Monday. I called them. I called them Monday and said, "Yeah, I have 6 of these." I said, "I don't want to wait. Send me the replacements." I said, "I redeemed these back in November 14th of 2022, so it's been over a year." So I said, "I want my replacements." And the guy looked and said, "Okay." He said, "Hopefully we can get these done and get these to you before Christmas." And I was like, "Okay, but if not, I just want them sent to me." So finally they relented. They said, "We're going to pass it on to our redemption." So let's see what they sent me in place of the Daz Cameron and a Daz Cameron and a Daz Cameron. Those were cards number 21. Then it was card number 46 for Tarek Skewball. Then it was card number 56 for David Peterson and David Peterson. So, again, I'm going to set the, I don't need these once. I'll just throw those in my redemption stack as redeemed. So here is what they sent me. So let me see. I think I can go this way. So I'm going to open this and show you what Panini sent me for replacements for those 3 different players. Usually they'll come like in a Panini, in a top loader with a Panini seal on them and stuff. And that's what they look, it looks like I've gotten here. So okay, yep, put that there. Ooh, we did get a Daz Cameron. Ooh. So we did get at least 1 Daz Cameron here. Oh, let me put that here. So let's see. 2021 Panini. Prism. Daz Cameron rated rookie. Should be an autograph. Ooh, there we go. A Daz Cameron with Detroit. Rated rookie. Oh, this one's out of Optic. So I got an out of Optic Daz Cameron. Ooh, and another Daz Cameron. Ooh, I like that one. 2 different versions, but both autos. One's like a Mojo, and one's a blue border. Pretty cool. For the Detroit Tigers. Alright, so those 2 Daz Camerons, not bad. I was supposed to get 3. I got 2 Daz Camerons. I got a Jazz Chisholm. This one's not serialized, but this one's ooh, this is a thick one. Ooh, I like that. That's a triple relic. Triple relic. White, blue, and white. Jazz Chisholm, rookie card for Miami. So we got 2 Detroits and a Miami. Oh, we got a Tarek Skewball out of 99. Ooh, that is even more special. That is the last one. That looks like, is that a 99 out of 99? That looks like a, yep, that's the last one. A 99 out of a 99. Boom. Terex cue ball, 99 out of 99. Panini Spectra auto relic. So 2 auto relics. I was just supposed to get, and they're all rookies. So they're all rookies. The kids are watching. Awesome. Try and squeeze this in here. And then this one is two David Petersons. So I got the 2 Daz Camerons, 2 David Petersons, not serial numbers like most of the other ones were supposed to be, but that's cool. 2 David Petersons and 2 Daz Camerons. Boom. That's pretty nice. 2 Detroits, 2 New Yorks, a Jazz Chisholm for Miami, and a Terex cue ball with Detroit. Oh, so we got 2 Detroits. That is pretty cool, I think. I like the relic ones. I don't think I would have got those. But the fact, too, that this one is for Detroit, and it's a 99 out of 99. Where's Dragon Fan Tim when you want to see him in here? Looks like they were holding out on you. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. So that are my Panini. That's the only redemption products that I still have outstanding. So 1, 2, 3, 4 autographs and 2 auto relics. So pretty cool there. And then these here, I think, are, so these will go into my hit box for things coming up in the not so distant future. So I'll put those over there with the Redemptions cards. Okay, now we're going to open up Eric Jabs package he sent me. Well, I bought something from his sale, but I will show you what I bought. Okay. And it should be a bag of sweetness. Maybe not as sweet as those Panini cards, but a bag of sweetness. And he says, "Thank you, Donald." Make sure I don't miss anything in there. Nope, the bag is empty. And dark. It's dark in there. It's just a... Well, I haven't had these kind of bags before. Dark. Dark, dark. That's for sure. Dark looking inside. But he's got a bag in a bag. Just take these off real quick. Save my blue tape. I'm a blue tape abuser. I like reusing. I believe I might have, well, let's see. I think I had another pack. Maybe it's yours. It says it's going to be delivered tomorrow, Jason. But ooh, this one feels heavy. I believe everything that I got from him was top loaded. I'm guessing he probably left everything top loaded. I could open this. Nope, not a chance. Funny thing when you have bags like these, I just want to open up the bag, but not the... Don't want to cut through any of the product underneath. There we go. Oh, all I had to do is get the seal broken there. Ooh. Trying to remember how many it was for sure. Woohoo! Ooh, we got 3 team bags here. Another empty, dark empty bag. He must get these. He probably gets his bags in bulks. But we've got some of it serial numbered, so maybe not so bad, but not pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this, and then we will open up the Fairfield last when we're done here. Clark Schmidt at a 99. Okay, where are your... Okay. All right. Where's the little seal on here so I can open up this team bag? Jay's Mix, how you doing? Okay. Put that up there. I think these team bags are good. I like reusing team bags for future projects. Okay, there's 2. Let's get our last one here real quick. Oh, he even wrote it on there so he knew who won this round here. Okay. So it was I guess auction number 36. I caught just before I went to church on Sundays. That's right. Just before I went to church on Sunday, I hopped on there. Hall of Fame, Veterans, Sports Cards, and more. So here we go. I think it's more stuff for my. It was a good price, so that's why I went with it. So, this is a rookie card. Gypsy Queen Orlando Arcia, rookie. Out of 99, 26 of 99. I think they wrote on there, it was out of 199 or out of 99. That's what it said. Then this one is Aroldis Chapman for the New York Yankees. Out of 900. 655 out of 999. Key Brian Hayes for the Indianapolis Indians. Then we got Eddie Rosario with the Atlanta Braves. Out of 125. Yeah, that's right. These aren't necessarily autographs. These aren't autographs. These are just serial numbered cards. But Eddie Rosario for the Atlanta Braves out of 125. Clark Schmidt out of, is it 99? Out of 99. I think that's a slash, so it's 99. So is this out of 25? Oh yeah, that's out of 25. Oh, I see. So it's 99 out of 999. Okay, yeah. Pretty cool. So the Clark Schmidt Green Pro Debut for the New York Yankees out of 99. That's 28 out of 99. Then we've got out of 199 a Cincinnati Red, Hunter Green. Spencer Howard out of 50. Must be on the front here. Oh, there it is. 3 out of 50. Then we got a Luis Castillo, pitcher for the Reds. Castillo. Oh, yeah. Out of 99. Nick Lodolo with the Cincinnati Reds. Out of 225. Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Fulton twins, I guess. Heritage out of 99. Tyler Glasnow, pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays out of 99. Ernie Clement out of 299, I believe. Topps Chrome rookie card. Yes, out of 299. Later, everyone. Got to get ready for the final Yahtzee match at 7 p.m. Oh, yeah. Right there. Take care, Guru. I got you covered for your entries here. Walker Buehler with the Dodgers out of 150. Then we got, Vita Blue. That out of 50 for the Athletics. Oh, yeah. Out of 50 for the Athletics. And then a rated prospect, Sal Frelick with the Milwaukee Brewers. That's a red foil out of 2023. So pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Believe it or not, I got all of these for $30. Boom. Somebody just didn't want to list them on eBay and try and go one card at a time, I guess. But that was pretty awesome. So more cards for my hitbox. All my new projects coming up here in the not so distant future. And now, without further delay, we'll still get this in for just over 1 hour and 23 minutes. But now we'll do our Fairfield. Let me see if it'll let me zoom in a little bit here. I think we're zoomed in. All we can zoom in. We scooched the Santa Cam over just a little bit so we can keep it in the right. And then I got a blaster box to put away, but let's open up this Fairfield from Jason. This one was packed October 2022. So this is a little over a year ago. So we'll see what kind of goodies we have in this one. Looks like we got a 2022 opening day. We'll set that back right there. And we got a Diamondback for Kevin. Okay. Now we've got that kind of sealed up, and I would put a sticker probably here to hold this on some way, but that's how I would repack a Fairfield box. Notice theirs says one. I think their old boxes said 1 out of 6, this or 1 out of 8, 1 out of 4 sometimes. But my repacks are you get a hit in every Fairfield. You don't have to worry about guessing if you're getting a hit or not. Might not be a perfect hit, but it'll be a hit. So that'll be fun. So without further ado, let's go through this Fairfield, and then we'll close up shop, and we'll see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ooh, that's a nice one there. But we got Shelby Miller with a Bowman, Arizona Diamondback. We got Brandon Morrow. Ooh, a Bowman Topps Chrome. We have a Yusei Kikuchi, Seattle Mariners. That's a Seattle Mariners sighting for me. And that's when Kikuchi was still with us. I know he's with Toronto now. There is Ramiel Tapia with the Colorado Rockies. Okay. Then we've got Josh Bell with the Nationals. We've got Ian Kennedy with the Royals. Luis Castillo with the Reds. We got Dwight Evans with the Red Sox. Dave Elland with the Yankees. Then we've got Gary Buckles. Gary Buckles, that looks like a minor league, with the Angels. We've got the St. Louis Cardinals number 1 draft pick. See, it would be Paul Coleman. Fairfield double. At least one Fairfield double. We got our Fairfield double in the box. Alright. Then we've got a Juan Andujar. There we go, Springfield Cardinals. This would be a AAA minor league card, and I'm pretty sure Juan came up to the majors. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Gary Carter. Okay. Hall of Famer up there. Wallace Johnson with the Expos. Jeffrey Leonard with the Seattle Mariners. And we've got Dave Henderson. Dave Henderson. Second year card. Oh, fourth year card. Okay. Then we've got George Bell with the Blue Jays. Kelly Gruber with the Blue Jays. Randy Reedy with the Phillies. Scott Erickson with the Twins. Candy Maldonado with the Giants. Jimmy Jones with the Padres. A shout out to Kevin. We got Willie Wilson with the Royals. Mark Davis with the Padres. Dave Stieb with the Blue Jays. Brian Harper with the Twins. John Kelly with the Detroit Tigers. Shout out to Dragon Fan Tim. We've got Jose Mercedes with the, look like that 95 Fleer. That's pretty awesome looking. That design of card back in the day. Wilson Bettman with the Dodgers. Then we've got Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer. Barry Larkin, the Cincinnati Reds. Shout out to Faith Family and Sports. Aaron and family. Yeah, I know. We've been getting a lot of that opening day stuff. And then, Ron Beck with the Giants. Cecil Epsy with the Rangers. Carmelo Castillo with the Twins. Lou Whitaker. Let's see, Whitaker? Hall of Famer? Oh, didn't think he was. Stuart Clyburn with the Angels. Mario Soto with the Dodgers. Freddie Marsh with the Chicago White Sox. Jim Delsing with the Detroit Tigers. Volker Sandy Alomar with the Indians, not Roberto. Mike Morgan with the Cubs. Then we got Ron Karkovis with the White Sox. Ozzie Guillen with the White Sox. Bob Scanlon, Pinnacle with the Cubs. Gary Maddox, not Greg. Alright, then we've got Chris Pitaro with the Tigers. We got a checklist. That's a different kind of checklist. Oh, Major League Debut checklist. Oh, that's pretty cool. Put that with my checklists. Mike Davis with the Dodgers. Steve Olin with the Indians. There's Ken Heintzelman with the Fighting Phils. This is that Topps Ultimate 1953 series that never existed. Terry Mulholland with the Phillies, and Brian Lane with the Reds, and finish it off with a Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson with the Boston Red Sox. So we got a few Hall of Famers, 3 of them. Andre Dawson, Barry Larkin, and Gary Carter. And we got two Mariners, Yusei Kikuchi and Jeffrey Leonard, a pitcher and an outfielder. Pretty cool. Alright, let's set these here real quick here, and we'll open up our, see what 7 cards we get in our opening day here. Put these 2 draft pick cards up here. I'll go through here and separate all the rookies from my rookie holdout. And then I'll sort the rest of the cards by my team sorts. Okay? So let's put that right there. We'll open up our opening day here. I think I'll trim off the top here so I don't have to fight with it. And we'll finish up for today here and get the 2-minute warning done at the end of the stream here. We're just over the hour-and-a-half mark. And here come our 7 cards in here. Doesn't look like there's any hit per se in this one. But we got Bryce Harper with the Philadelphia Phillies. We got Josiah Gray, rookie card for the Washington Nationals. Oh, we got the blue Ryan Zimmerman. That's a pretty cool one. The Washington Nationals. Blue. Might end up on eBay here. Who's that with? The Washington Nationals. Then we got opening day for the Angels. I know who will get that one. We've got Dylan Carlson, Gold Cup card for the Cardinals. We got a Future Star card, Keibert Ruiz with the Nationals. Then we got a Logan Gilbert opening day Future Star for the Seattle Mariners. So that gave me an extra Seattle Mariner there. Put this in a penny sleeve quick and put it into my cards to go up on eBay, I think, on this one. It's just a blue foil card for, again, Ryan Zimmerman with the Washington Nationals. eBay bound. Okay. There we go. I'll just throw these in a pile here. We'll get those taken care of. Again, tomorrow we'll be doing Harmon Killebrew. We'll have Harmon Killebrew up to bat tomorrow for our biographies. Let's put that there. Go ahead and get our sheet out here, and let's put it in here real quick. Start that 2-minute end of, let's see, EOS. 2 end of stream, 2-minute warning. It just clicked over to 51 right in time here. So this is your chance to get 2 entries in the end of stream here. LAWKIN 99, yeah, was with the Padres last year. Waka, he is a pitcher. If he is good. Nice. The Royals signed Michael Wacha. Cops is here. We've got Cops is here. Who else do we got for the 2-minute warning? Anybody else want to get their entries in? No one is here except Tim. Where's Tim? I didn't see Tim. Was Tim in here? But LAWKIN 99's here. Still? Alright. 2 for him. Okay, what do we got? We got 51, 52, 53. He is never here, remember? Well, yeah, I know he's never here. That's what he types in the chat all the time. He's not here. Okay, as soon as we hit 53, that'll be the end of the 2-minute warning. Cops and LAWKIN. Might be the only. It says 5 people here, but nobody else wants to chat. Right. Alex is cooking but left it running. Oh, that's right. Jay's Mix was here. That's right. I saw Jay's Mix was here. We didn't have Bernie or Big Ray, my usually top in the class. Didn't show up today. Alright, give him one last chance. Still says 353. Boom. Alright, there's the end of stream, 2-minute warning. So here's who I had today total in the stream that I could see. Oh, Guru was here. Guru was here. 6, 7 total people. So we had in here Chuck Dupree, we had Cops, we had God is Great, we had Guru and Echo Trivia, we had Jay's Mix, we had LAWKIN 99, and we had Matty Ice in the chat. So it's been fun, it's been real, and it's been real fun. Tomorrow we will be on the 10th day of Christmas, meaning we have 2 days of Christmas left next week. 2 days of Christmas left next week. Will be Tuesday and Wednesday only. Okay? Because Wednesday will be our 12th and our last day of Christmas celebration. And then after that, I will see you on the 29th of December after I get back from vacation. We will do a 29th for sure. It depends on between now and then if I have anything going on the 30th. But if not, that will be it. God is Great is here. Got you. God is Great. I got you. So, tell the kids we said hi. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good night. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Y'all take care. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. It's snowing hard. Oh, you're getting snow there. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. My favorite time of year. I wish it would snow more here. But I don't want it to snow before I go on vacation. It can snow when I get back from vacation. How's that sound? I don't want to get stuck in a snowmageddon like I did one year when I was in New Jersey and had to delay. It was fine for me. I was retired, so I just stayed longer and then I came back. But you all take care. We will see you tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our last stream for this week. It'll be Harmon Killebrew. We'll be doing our Topps Stadium Club Chrome Hobby Box opening. And other than that, if Jason's package gets in time, we'll open that up too and see what kind of goodies he sent us. Okay? So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Quite possibly, we'll see you around the channels. If you do any live streams, I'll try and catch you if I see. I check YouTube at least once or twice an hour to see if anybody's live streaming that I know. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow. Same bat time, different bat time, same channel. 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a special Saturday stream. Until then, you all take care and have a wonderful